What is up, everyone? It's your girl CCbeingCC, and today I'm going to do a Draw My Life video. Been really excited about doing it, so let's get started. So essentially what we're going to do is start with my mother right here, lady that had me, and draw myself in this big old belly. Yep. And yeah, let's just draw some headphones because I was a dope child, you know, I was listening to music in the womb. Oh yeah, I was a little chocolate something too. And anyway, I was born June 27th of 1996, so whoop whoop, 90s baby. You know what they say, all queens are born in June. So essentially, as I grew up, I was always told how sweet I was. I was one of those little girls that if I saw you in the living room with no blanket, I would bring you a blanket, so no more cold nights. Alrighty, so this is my best attempt to try to draw my home state where I was born and raised, right here on the coast of Florida. I lived right about there, North Florida. So as most people know, Florida is pretty hot and tropical, and yeah, this is my home state. Alrighty, so just pre-warning, it's going to be some pretty horrible drawing on from here. But I grew up with two older brothers and an older sister right there, yep. And then it was just me. So I am the wash belly of the family, as most people like to say, the baby. Alrighty, so as I mentioned before, I was the sweet one out of the four of us. I was a friend to everyone, so my goal was to make a whole lot of friends. So but for some reason that doesn't not work in elementary school. I was one of those kids who actually did go through, you know, the hard times with what you call the mean girls towards the middle of my schooling. I would think about third grade. Yeah, I would call these three right here Kayla and the KKs. So I went through a lot. No, I'm kidding, you guys. I just simply, I wanted to be friends. I wanted to be friends with everyone, and sometimes it doesn't happen, but we all go through it. Getting over it, moving on to middle school. I would say it was honestly a blur. I have no idea what really happened. If anything I could say I came from middle school was a friend that I still hold dear to me today. That is my girl Coral. She was a blondie. Sorry about the drawing, Coral. Sorry in advance. Yeah. Me and her, we became friends over apples and caramel. So, yeah, what a lovely friendship. And again, you guys, caramel, not poop. Alrighty, you guys, so moving on to high school. Your girl had basically hit her prime. I am in chorus, drama, and I even decided to take a little bit of French, joined the French club, and I took French classes for 4 years. And this is my attempt to Eiffel Tower. Sadly, after 4 years, only thing I really remember is puis aller aux toilettes. That's may I use the bathroom in French, please. So, fun fact about me, I actually didn't start having what you call a love life or dating or anything like that until the freshman age of 18. I waited until I was 18, grown, had an 18th birthday until I decided to actually date. So all through high school, no boyfriend, no dating, none of that. Now, backing it up a little bit, after I graduated, I decided to get a license. Yeah, because your girl got to drive, you know, it's getting hard out here in these streets. And I decided to get my license, and the first time I took the test, I passed. I actually took the test at my school, and I currently am not driving right now. But it is 2017, and your girl is going to start driving, so no worries. So jumping back into the love life situation, it's funny how it actually happened. I was extremely stubborn when I decided to date. I told myself that if I was not having a boyfriend during the summer, I would not have one by the time I started school. And this happened. So towards the end of the year of 2013, no, it was actually 2014, yeah. I started dating my boyfriend towards the end of 2014 because I had to take a semester off going into the year of 15. And yeah, he is Jamaican. And yeah, so this is us. He has nice, beautiful chestnut brown eyes and look at us, so happy and love and yeah. And I have regular brown, dark brown eyes, but I love looking at his eyes. Anyway, he's a huge fan of the Green Bay Packers. As you can see there, the big G, and then I'm drawing a little bit of cheese because he's a freaking cheesehead. And me, on the other hand, I am a huge Broncos fan, so our love for football is absolutely, I know no other. Like, we really do love football. We talk about getting in a game room and splitting it down the middle and have my team on one side and his team on the other. But yeah, we go hard for both of our teams. Either one of them, if mine is playing and his is not, we go hard for each other's team. But when they're going against each other, oh, bets are off. So yeah, this is what we mainly bond over. And he also likes the stinking Gators. I hate the Gators. I'm a freaking Seminoles fan. Seminoles all day. If you like Seminoles, go ahead and leave a comment and like, and go ahead and share this video because Seminoles, baby. And I must say, with our relationship with him, it's been great. We've been together for 2 years and started a channel together. So if you want to see more of us, that will be CD Empire. And I'll go ahead and put it across the screen now. Alrighty, so moving on to college where, you know, your girl gets paid to go. Yeah, just kidding. College was pretty good starting out. I actually did hit a sad bump in the road when I first started. As I mentioned before, I started year 2015 in the spring semester. And, yeah, it was pretty hard times. There's not much I could have did about what happened. Here, let me just explain. So it started out during the time that my mom started getting really sick. Mind you, she had been in and out the hospital before, but nothing for weeks on end into the hospital. My mom actually suffers from congestive heart failure. And high blood pressure, which I feel like they always pin high blood pressure on all Black people, but that is added to her list of medical things. Going through that was nothing fun. I can say that it was a day in and day out worry of trying to really figure out if she would be okay. Would you be okay if something else happened? Of course, the answer is always no. But yeah, trying to make it through school. That is one of my books right there. I used to actually take my schoolwork to the hospital and just sit there and try to study and help her as much as possible. Yeah, I have no idea how to really explain it. It was a tough time going through this with my mom. She, of course, wanted me to continue to go to school and do what I needed to do, but really just not wanting to at all. So yeah. And that right there is one of my HP laptops that I had. But yeah, basically starting out was good, but it was rough at the same time. But you know, nothing kept me down, and she definitely wasn't going to allow me to stay down. I am extremely happy to say she is doing great. You know, we have our ups and our downs, and she's well. She's doing extremely good. There's an arrow for all our ups, and you got to stay positive, and happy, and all that different stuff. I'm just drawing and doodling as much as I can, really. You guys, when you're going through a hard time, at that moment, it feels like there's no words, there's no ending to really get out of it, and there's no words to express, how you may feel at that time, but it does get better. It always get better. So, if you guys were actually wondering, I actually started going to school for civil engineering and architecture design. It's where I make buildings, blueprints, and different things like that. Right now, I am just taking my prerequisites, but I want to make buildings that are out of the norm. So, the buildings that are on the left are, your regular standard buildings that you may see downtown, in the local city, streets, and stuff like that. And the one on the right is the one of fine art, shall I say, So after about a year of going to school, I decided that, I was basically starting to get extremely bored. Like, I was just over it. I just wanted something new. Everything was great. Family's great. My personal life was great. Schooling's going fine. All these different things are great. It's just I was getting bored to my day-to-day life. And yes, my eyebrows are not on fleek at all. But so that is when I decided to start doing YouTube. I've been being inspired by so many different YouTubers, from Shaytards to, Superwoman to Liza, to all these different people who've made me extremely excited about YouTube. So one day I just decided to do it. No more excuses as to why I couldn't do it, why I shouldn't do it, not listen to anybody else. And I just basically started trying to fit it into my schedule, my daily life. It has its ups and downs, me trying to continue to go with my 1 day a week schedule of uploading videos, missing some days, as we all naturally do as YouTubers. But I can say it has made me extremely happy. My heart is now completely filled because it allows me to be as creative as I want. I got so inspired with YouTube that I actually created 3 channels: CCbeingCC, CC Vlog CC, and CC CD Empire. Those are all the channels that I actually created. And now with my main channel having about 70 plus subscribers, I have a huge faith that pretty soon we'll be looking at about 70,000 subscribers, hopefully by the end of the year, with you guys' love and support. All 3 channels are growing, and I can tell that we're going to continue to go up and up. With many ideas that I have for my channel, I'm not entirely sure where it will go, but I can say this won't stop at all. I will continue to do these videos. It's something I love. It makes me completely and utterly happy and full of joy, as I'm trying to draw right here to express that to you guys. Jeez. YouTube, I don't know, like I've been watching it since I was a little girl, and to think that, I was trying not to do it because I feel like I didn't have the right camera, or, I just gave myself a plethora of different reasons as to why I couldn't. I wasn't feeling good about myself. All kind of excuses, and I am extremely happy that I just started. So I hope that you guys do subscribe, of course, like the video, all the things that you have to do on these videos. Go ahead and do that, and leave a comment below if you can relate to any of the things that I have been through. If anyone in your family has ever had a sickness or illness, or you've gone through the whole bullying or mean girl situation that may be the same way that I did. Anyway, or just simply leave a comment just saying that you love watching the video. You don't have to leave anything sad, because we're looking up from here like that. At this point, I'm trying to doodle as much as possible without it looking like who did it and got away with it. So yeah, I'm not going to hurt your eyes anymore from here on out. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is CCbeingCC. I just drew my life, and maybe I'll do it again on actual what is that called, dry erase board, but only thing I had was my iPad for right now. So this is just what we're left with. Oh my gosh, yes, bye. Oh my gosh, please stop. Oh my god. Bye, you guys.